So we're off the 21st European South American battle for the Toyota Cup. Spain versus Argentina, two countries, one language, and that's the first in this event, which started in 1980. Real Madrid, a huge tradition of international success and status. They were here in 98, of course, and they won it 2-1 against Brazilian side, Vasco da Gama. Boca Juniors, the best supported Argentine club. 50% plus one is their motto. South America won the first 5 of these championships this tournament. European clubs have won the last 5. The score stands at 10-10. And they're competing, of course, for 2 trophies here, the Toyota Cup and the Intercontinental Cup, the trophy established in 1960 when it was fought for over 2 legs. And this match is going to 108 countries live and 80 in truncated form in some form of other. So that's a marvellous audience, and 30 or 40% are up on previous years, any of the best years. Matayan. This is Delgado playing out on the left-hand side with big Palermo in the middle if they can get a torn in. This is Basualdo, the experienced international. Back to Traverso, who'd been brought in because they were worried that the Fagiani, the left-back, wasn't playing too well and that Figo was going to give him a hard time, so they dropped him. Miscue there as they tried to find Juan Riquelme, who comes from the same sort of background as Diego Maradona, wears the same number as Diego Maradona, and is a totally different person. Maradona always throughout his career has wanted to talk non-stop. Riquelme, you can't get him to talk. He's very, very shy, but a very, very expressive talent on the field. And a lot of European clubs will be eyeing him here to see whether he can fit into their pattern. Matayan trying to get it forward. He's not offside. This is a chance for Delgado, and Palermo's in the middle. Palermo! Martin Palermo. Incredible. Real Madrid caught offside. Caught sleeping. Boca Juniors are 1 up. And now they're disputing with the linesman, with the assistant referee. Now this happens a lot in these occasions. Real Madrid pushed up and they thought they caught him offside, but they hadn't. The flag didn't go up, and Carlos Bianchi's side is 1 up. Martin Palermo. Was he offside? Well, we can't tell from that, but that was a perfect pass for the big number 9 and an easy goal. Good cross. Good pass forward. Now Real Madrid are out of it at this stage. If he could pick his man out accurately, they were in business. And they are. Ibarra lets that one go out. He didn't do it too well, actually. Rather nervously put a foot on it, and he's given away a corner, someone unnecessarily. Hierro will come up for this. Guti's in there. Elguera gets in too. Thumped away by Traverso. Anywhere will do at this stage. That was a foul. Just caught him, but I don't think he's given it. This is Makalele trying to sort his boots out, but what a start for the club's leading goal scorer. Put into a great position there, a nice cross, a comfortable finish. He's a player who could have been playing for Lazio. He's not had a knee problem. Palermo was all set to go to Italy, but his knee problem sort of stopped that, and then he recovered for the later stages of the Copa Libertadores. Came in against River Plate in a very important quarter-final, and has recovered his fitness since then. Well played by Riquelme. Forward again for Palermo. Palermo's going again. Incredible. Martin Palermo, 2 goals up before we've hardly warmed up. What are they thinking about? They say Palermo's ponderous and slow, but that ball was put through to him so precisely and dropped onto his left foot. What a lovely pass. Now, can Jeremy catch him? He can't. And he takes it early, and Casillas can't get there. 2-0. Jeremy to Makaleli. This will be some story if they can pull back from this. Hierro. Ibarra and Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos comes in on this one. Roberto Carlos! Oh! Strikes the bar with a tremendous hit. It's out. It's a throw-in. And that could have been a goal to put Real Madrid back in the game. He certainly cut inside Ibarra there with some ease. Lovely ball. Ibarra sold himself, came in on his weaker right foot. No weakness there though. Serna, Ibarra, Battaglia down the right hand side, but nobody can get that one. This is Carranca, brought into the side in place of Ivan Campo, because they thought the back line was a little bit uncertain in the game against Leeds. They were certainly very uncertain in the first stages of this game. Playing for offside that didn't come, which is always dangerous when on an occasion like this you have officials with different degrees of experience. And it's up to the assistant referee over there to catch him out. And this time the linesman has put his flag out. Roberto Carlos. Raul trying to move away from strong defenders, but pass isn't particularly good. Figo. Makaleli. Out to Figo out here. Guti's gone into the middle. There's Raul. It's too strong. Put away by Ibarra. Here's Roberto Carlos. Back of the net. Now that's game on. Poor defending by Boca Juniors. They didn't get the ball away. In came Roberto Carlos, picked up the loose ball, and he buried it. Well, this is extraordinary. We've had 3 goals and hit the bar, and we've hardly got going. He certainly drove it away, but there was poor clearance by Ibarra, and Cordoba got a hand to it, but not enough. Matayan, behind him is Traverso, forward for Palermo. Did well to control it, knocks it in towards Delgado. Carranca pushes the Argentine international off it, and Real build again through Hierro, their captain. Makaleli. Guti. Raul can hit it with his left foot. Oh, it's a good effort, but it was just too high. That's so dangerous. The goalkeeper coming off his line to try and narrow the angle, but Raul saw that and tried to lob it over the top. Almost. 9 times out of 10 he'll get that in. That's too much space and a near miss. Martin Palermo, of course, the big target man up front. The easiest man to hit. That's up for him. Big, strong fellow holds the defender off. Riquelme, harassed by Makaleli, does well. Beats him. Riquelme, clever stuff. Brought down. Quite ruthless. But Riquelme, they say, is a little bit slow. He didn't look slow there because his control was so good. He deceived the Real Madrid player, got inside him. He'd lost him and he had to get rid of him quickly before he got into the penalty area. Now then, another possibility for the big guys up front. Palermo, Riquelme always takes free kicks and corners. Palermo's over the back. Traverso's up there. Bermudez is in there. Floated it in. Iker Casillas, the 19-year-old, is under a bit of threat there. Tricky one, especially in this wind. Not deep enough. It's going to be picked up by Traverso again. Senna aside to Matejan. Palermo's still in here. Does well to get it to Riquelme. So comfortable in control. Chip forward and bouncing awkwardly as it caught the shoulder of a Real Madrid player, but Casillas gets it clear comfortably enough. Real Madrid, 27 national titles, 17 national cups, 8 European championships. 2-1 down here, but pushing forward so hard. Roberto Carlos, Bermudez gets a boot to it. That'll go out for a corner. The wind is blowing from left to right here mostly, swirling around a little bit this National Olympic Stadium. Again, Hierro will come up. Raul is on the back post. Guti beyond the goal area. And Jeremy too is in there with Elguera. Difficult one for Boca. Oh, there was a clear header, I thought, for Raul. He didn't get it. The swirling long corner. Did Raul have a chance here, or was he harassed off it? Oh, he had a chance. He should have got that. Makaleli having to backtrack. And the Argentines have given themselves a bit of time and space. Forcing the game back. Not a good one from the young goalkeeper. Straight to Traverso. Good play by Riquelme. Gets himself out of trouble with terrific control. And a lovely pass into space. There's a danger here with Delgado going for it on the left-hand side. Delgado's there! What a run! I thought he was going to shoot earlier, but he deceived a few people there, not only me. But Casillas got down quickly and saved the day. 3-1 might have been too much, even for Real Madrid. Riquelme never wastes a ball to Delgado. Batalia's over the far side. This is Delgado with a big cross for Palermo. Oh, he's so close again. Just carried away from the big fellow. He's 190 in height, so he's a little bit under that one, but the wind almost blew that away from him. And they seem to have a spell on them in the air, with Palermo coming in from the back. Roberto Carlos got a head to it. Back it goes into the danger area. Picked up by Traverso. Well, Delgado, that's a bad ball. It's to Raul. He's running, he's moving, he's got support from Figo. That's a marvellous tackle by the 37-year-old Jose Basualdo. Third spell with Boca Juniors. Played in Spain and Italy. Well, that was a classic tackle. They're giving it away a little bit, Boca Juniors, when they don't need to. And that'll encourage Real Madrid to get their pattern going. It'll give them a little bit more confidence, and they'll pay for that. They've got to keep possession better. Raul. McManaman. Oh, it's a good ball to Makaleli. He was in two minds as to what to do with it. He should have crossed it earlier for Raul on the far post. And he acknowledges that. The quick pass here, that was the key now, but delayed, and in goes the tackle. But there's still a chance. Jeremy will come up for this. Hierro is there. Elguera makes a run to it. It's away by Bermudez, and clear to Riquelme, and this won't be wasted. Space on the right hand side if he needs it. Battaglia is the man who is free. Down the middle he goes for Delgado, and that wasn't such a well chosen route. But what a mark Delgado made in the first few minutes. Hit long from Roberto Carlos to Raul, no real chance of getting that. He's bigger than he looks, but he's not as big as Bermudez and Matayan. Space and time for Ibarra. Senna. Battaglia. Easily won by Roberto Carlos. A little bit optimistic. Now Raul. Roberto Carlos pushing forward in the last seconds of this first half. Just knocking it around Boca Juniors, as we thought they would in the first 20 minutes or so. We didn't really expect them to be 2 goals up within seconds, but I don't suppose they did either. It's not a good challenge from Hierro on Riquelme. Quickly taken, Delgado, free kick. He fouled the Real Madrid player coming into intercept. Colombian referee looks at his watch, blows his whistle, and ends what has been a dramatic and very interesting first half. Explosive start. Martin Palermo with 2 goals in the first 4 minutes. A reply from Roberto Carlos, and he hit the bar. Some quality play all round by both sides. So here at the National Olympic Stadium, it stands at Real Madrid 1, Boca Juniors 2. We'll be back for the second half. So Boca Juniors in their blue and yellow, leading by 2-1 against Real Madrid in white. Real Madrid, of course, formed in 1902, and the young men who formed the club said we're playing white because it's the old Corinthians colours. The English club will copy that. They copied it down to the last detail. They wore caps in those days. As for Boca Juniors, they were formed by some poor Italian immigrants who weren't quite sure what colours to wear, so they said we'll wear the colours of the first ship that comes into the port. And the first ship that came in was Swedish, and so here we are, Boca Juniors wearing the yellow and blue of Sweden. And here's Delgado, fouled by Hierro. The flag is up for what? Hierro's protesting. He can't get away with that though. He hipped him, as they say in the game. Delgado had gone by him. Hierro was caught out. He sticks his leg out there and he's got him. Riquelme and Matayan. Against possibly the young goalkeeper Casillas. Riquelme. Oh, that was a great save and a terrific free kick. This is the lad who last season started as 3rd goalkeeper and ended up as an international. That was an international quality save there. And still only 19. Made his debut at 16. Now he could be called upon again to get Real Madrid out of trouble. Up he goes. No, he didn't get there, and Palermo almost did. He's a big fella. Didn't look too certain there. But perhaps, as they say, he has no nerves whatsoever. Perhaps his judgment was ice cool. Play out on the right-hand side by Figo. is Elguera. Roberto Carlos, that's a great ball. That's a great ball. Guti's shot just scampering past the post. And that shows you, I think, as if we doubted it, that Real Madrid, despite the fact they're 2-1 down, are not out of it at all. Flicked off a defender, out comes the goalkeeper, Cordoba. Did well. There's Elguera. Bit of space, couldn't control it. Moves out to Basualdo and Riquelme, who's supporting him. Here's Palermo. Delgado keeps going forward. Delgado's in. No, he's not. Almost an opportunity for a return ball from Palermo. Delgado was the man who made the first goal for Palermo. Palermo almost made him one in return there. Had he just been Palermo's height, I fancy he might have got that one. Now Guti, who's been quiet, so is Raul. Don't bank on it staying that way. Here's McManaman. Ibarra bundles him off it and wins a goal kick. McManaman not having such an influential game. Played well against Leeds, played well in the final. He's the player, of course, who was told at the beginning of the season by his coach, Vicente Del Bosque, I don't think there's a future for you here. Boca Juniors leading their Argentine championship. They're unbeaten in 15 games. 3 points clear. Raul, could he turn? He has. He's done well and deflected away. Looked as if Bermudez had lost sight of the ball there. Just as well it was on Raul's right foot. The tangle here fell nicely for Raul. He recovered quickly and deflected away for a corner. The big fellas are up again. The arrow's in there. So's Elguera. Oh! It was Raul who was so close to the post, who might have diverted it in, but it came at him so fast he couldn't react quite quick enough. But was this a chance? Headed in there. Could he get this one in? Too quick. This is a key spell. Free kick. As Figo goes down, and I think we know who put the challenge in. There was Matayan. Hierro has come up from the back. They're causing problems in the air themselves now after being caught out early on by those crosses. Hierro and Guti making a run. Jeremy's in there. They push up. The flag goes up for offside. It won't count. So in the first few minutes, the flag didn't go up, and Real Madrid were punished. On this occasion, it did go up. These are very, very dodgy decisions. Riquelme. Good play, fouled, free kick. Clever stuff. You can see why he wears the number 10. But it's a long way out. But Bermudez will come up. Battaglia is in there. And Palermo is well capable of getting on the end of anything in the air. He's a very, very powerful character. So Juan Riquelme yet again. Boca Juniors lead 2-1. Riquelme's kick. Well held by Casillas. Thumb forward for Raul. He's got no support. Figo's just behind him. Figo coming to pick this one up. Guti is with him. He's got to do it on his own. Guti. Well, they almost did get through. Well controlled by Jeremy. Back come Real Madrid. Elguera. McManaman and Roberto Carlos. Figo. And now, yes! Offside again. Raul buried that quite quickly. The flag went up like lightning. And to be fair, Boca had pushed up very quickly, very professionally. Was it? What's the back line? They pushed up. offside, comfortably. Here's Savio. Roberto Carlos behind him. Raul is over the far side. Figo is pushed in, so is Guti. This is Savio, this is good play. And Bermudez just got in front of Figo. Just. Good defending. But certainly Boca Juniors have lived dangerously here. And they're quite fortunate to get the ball back. Basualdo, who at 37 probably won't last the whole game, but he's been pretty effective. And he won the last time he was here with Vélez Sarsfield. So he knows a little bit about the pressures of this particular game, but with his background, pressure is not something he's unfamiliar with. Vélez Sarsfield, of course, coached when they beat AC Milan by Carlos Bianchi, the coach of this current Boca side. The man who inflamed passions a little bit here in Japan by declining to train on the field on the night before, declining to attend a press conference. Although the atmosphere when they first arrived after a massive journey of over 30 hours was very relaxed, very friendly. Raul in the last game they played here scored in the 83rd minute, so there's tons of time left for that. Figo to Roberto Carlos, nicely done to Savio, to Guti. They're playing around with some skill, but can they get it into the penalty area in the same way? Figo, Morientes and Raul in the middle, away by Bermudez, only to Savio. Siena gets a foot to it, well done, no foul. Not a great ball by Riquelme of all people. Fortunate to get it back. One back by Guti, play on. And Delgado looked to be offside there, but he is playing on with Palermo in there in support. Oh, he went for a shot and he could never have scored from there. That was a dreadful waste. It's Boca Juniors player who's going to come on, but not yet, as Figo crosses with him. Morientes should have got it, should have done better with that. That's his forte, getting the ball in the air. It's a good cross, but it wasn't a good attempt. Now then, as we review how Morientes missed a valuable late chance, we've had more than 2 minutes of time added on. Figo, his night is likely to end in disappointment and frustration. It looks like a South American triumph for the first time since Vélez Sarsfield won it in 1994 when Carlos Bianchi was the coach. Incredible that he should turn it this way. And there is the final whistle. It's all over. Real Madrid players are going to the referee and saying that's not 3 minutes. They're surrounding the Colombian referee. But it's to no avail. Carlos Bianchi and his side have won it. Boca Juniors 2, Real Madrid 1.